AskReddit by Unfazed Observer. What psychological trick or strategy have you learned that helps you navigate social interactions more effectively? Pretend you're acting. It's helped me with difficult interactions. How would a confident person respond? How would a secure person respond? How would person handle conflict with ease? Nobody really cares. Embarrass yourself in public? Chances are like 2 people noticed and they're gonna forget about it in an hour, so don't let it ruin your entire day. Who gives a fuck? Using layers of praise in between criticisms when criticizing is a necessity. It's called compliment sandwich. Nah. That's the polite version of the name. The real name is the shit sandwich. It's not the bread that makes the sandwich name. It's not really a trick but just looking engaged. When in a meeting, actually focus on the person speaking, don't be looking around the room. Sit up straight and use body language to show you're listening. Whenever I am giving a presentation, I really notice who is paying attention and who isn't. It's easier to appear interested than interesting, and being interested in people and their lives makes them like you. Simple and true. Compliments. Loads of compliments. Wow, great comment. Smile more. People respond nicer to your requests if you smile more. It just makes you feel good, too. If you want to make the person you're talking to feel insecure, just look between their eyebrows while they're talking, not directly at their eyes. That uncanny valley feeling will take over their systems and they'll gradually lose confidence. What situation would you want to make someone feel insecure? Make people feel like you understand them. If you don't understand something, ask them. It helps to avoid why questions and focus more on emotion. Think about which need they try to satisfy in their interactions and think about how you react in a manner that is authentic to you. Share slightly embarrassing or funny stories that describe you. Remember small things about them. Be reliable, but a bit playful in your interaction. Authenticity mixed with curiosity. Ask questions. What kind of questions? Honestly, just staying calm. For me, I realized my own way of relating to someone was to give examples of similar instances I'd been through. Then realized it probably felt like I was completely dismissing them. So if someone says something to me first, I have to actively remind myself them first and always start off my reply with validation for what they said. If it's good news, oh wow, that's so awesome for you. That must feel so good. How exciting, things like that. Or if it's sad or upsetting, say things like I'm so sorry, that sounds so hard for you. I'm sorry you're dealing with all of that. I realize most people just want to be heard, hence why I would feel the need to talk. I want to be heard too, but validating others' feelings is much more helpful first than advice or anecdotes. After that, ask lots of questions. You can even use that as a segue if you do find yourself talking about yourself too much. Say you're talking about going on a trip over the summer. You can stop and ask, do you have any summer plans or favorite vacation spots? Not involving myself in drama. I could literally participate in a drama discussion and not take sides because I'm there to have fun. When asked to take a side, I dance or do something mildly dumb. The prisoner's dilemma only works in isolation. Essentially, the prisoner's dilemma is a thought experiment about trusting others in decision making and determining via game theory whether you can or not. But it's been shown in a few studies that when people communicate about their needs, wants and restrictions, they tend to come to a very diplomatic outcome as long as there is a desire to compromise. We are far more rational than we give ourselves credit for, but only if we learn how to calm down and look past your and the other person's bias. Part of the point of small talk is to kill time while you think of other things to talk about. In other words, it's not pointless. Find something to complain about. Like if it's hot outside, say you hate the heat, to which they'll agree, then gently move on to a past experience or story related to this issue and hopefully they'll join in. Being observant and not giving a fuck. Looking and smelling your best so self-esteem is up. Asking questions that are not a yes or no so they can elaborate and you can just show good listening skills. Laugh if you can tell they're trying to be funny. Have a little bit of alcohol. I've got step 1 down. I am always goofy, but that is my personality. It just helps with confidence. People love me or think I'm crazy. Not a lot of hate except here on Reddit where I get most the hate in my life, lol. When I'm in a conversation with someone with opposing views, I don't say that I disagree with them. I say that I see it from a different perspective. It's much less confrontational and encourages them to listen to me. Generating my own recurring jokes, catchphrases and obvious likes/dislikes. The more NPC like you make yourself, the easier it is for people to think they know you. Eye contact and a slight smile. Saying hi before introducing yourself makes people like you more. Read that somewhere. If you are having a conversation with someone and their feet are facing away from you, that usually means they don't like you or don't want to talk to you. Not 100% of the time, but most of the time.